to investigate this. This is 120 meters large, 80 meters wide, and has a disc with a binary code on it. Do you really think this could be done in a night? Just think about this. How difficult could this be to be made in a night? I don't buy that this is a hoax. Nobody really has proved this to be a hoax. Yeah, many people consider it's too much, but I think the message there is very important. At least 3 different experts came to the same conclusion. I am sorry, it's in Spanish. Beware with the bearers of the false presents and broken promises. Much pain, but still time. And this is very important. You will see why. Believe there is still good out there. I think it's the most important phrase in the message. We oppose deceive, and the conduit is closing. That's what this message says. I will explain why is this for me so important. Okay, on August the 10th, 2003, we had this molecule. Nobody has been able to know exactly what this molecule means, but I am very sure it's a very important message that we have to analyze and try to have an answer for this. As you see, it's completely three-dimensional. And it's very, very big. It was destroyed 2 days later after appear. For me, it's something we still have to know. And finally,
really thought it would be quite a good wheeze to see how they reacted if that footage was placed in front of them. And that's what I did.
The rest fell into place in a matter of hours. A video editor copied a section of wheat from another part of the field, pasted it over the formation, and it looked like the field pre-formation. Throw in a few balls of light, dissolve the superimposed wheat from the inside out, and voila, you have your circle.
It's amazing.
Wavy then took the tape to a pub frequented by crop circle enthusiasts where it stirred up a frenzy that continues to this day.
At first viewing, without having investigated the events of the 11th of August 1996, the National Geographic television show seems like a credible debunking of the Oliver's Castle video. However, when I investigated the situation, not everything was as clear-cut and obvious as the National Geographic TV producers suggest. Firstly, people who were at the Barge Inn public house on the 11th of August 1996 say that the man in the National Geographic documentary is not the same person they saw. Secondly, there was no soundtrack on the original video footage. And more importantly, the man who came to the Barge Inn pub that day called himself John Whaley, not John Waby. The person responsible for filming the Oliver's Castle footage has disappeared and has been replaced by a stooge. And this is not the first time that somebody who has filmed amazing video footage of crop circles and UFOs has disappeared. 2 brothers from Germany at Manton in Wiltshire, several years before, filmed amazing footage, and they too have disappeared, never to return back to England.
There's the thing. I lied. Yes. again.
Let us not forget that National Geographic Television have made at least 2 documentaries where the TV production team have collaborated with crop circle hoaxers. 2 Dutch authors who I interviewed for this film, that's Bert Janssen and Janet Ossebaard, allege that there is some kind of conspiracy, a crop circle conspiracy. Bert Janssen and Janet Ossebaard have investigated UFOs and crop circles for more than 12 years. They allege that there is a scam to debunk the existence of crop circles and to debunk the Oliver's Castle footage. The Oliver's Castle footage is the first time that multiple balls of light have been filmed on camera. Interestingly, 3 years later, in 1999, British ufologist Donald Fletcher and American crop circle researcher Patricia Murray both filmed multiple balls of light flying over a crop formation at Barbary Castle in Wiltshire. The similarity of the 1996 Oliver's Castle footage and the film shot by Donald Fletcher and Patricia Murray show the exact same phenomena. The balls of light are the same size and luminosity. The speed at which they fly is also very similar. However, National Geographic Television failed to mention the 1999 Barbary Castle footage filmed by Donald Fletcher and Patricia Murray, even though it shows the exact same phenomena as the 1996 Oliver's Castle video. Why is that? Well, Donald Fletcher is a friend of mine, he's English, and Patricia Murray is another friend of mine, and she's American. Donald filmed this with a British video camera, and Patricia used an American video camera which uses a completely different video system. They visited the Barbary Castle crop circle at different times on the same day. That's 2 people from 2 different countries using 2 different video cameras that use 2 different recording methods. One is British PAL and the other one is American NTSC. Both these videos from the same day at Barbary Castle, filmed in 1999 by Donald Fletcher and Patricia Murray, show the same luminosities, the same balls of light flying across a field. No wonder National Geographic and other mainstream media outlets have failed to debunk that particular video. I believe that the Oliver's Castle video is genuine. Now, why is that? I believe it's genuine because it shows UFOs right at the very top of the video frame, which cannot be seen on a standard television. A standard television cuts about 4 millimeters around the edge of the screen off of the actual picture that you can see on a standard TV. Now, I presented this evidence in a 3-hour documentary in 1999 on the Enigma channel. Now, several people, including Peter Sorensen, who claimed to be serious crop circle investigators and claimed to have actually analysed the Oliver's Castle footage before me, failed to detect the UFOs at the top of the picture. Now, in this area, which a normal television doesn't show, which is about 4 millimeters around the edge of the picture, I discovered a large UFO on the upper edge of the video frame. And this comes down to an ash tree on the hedgerow in the field at the rear of the picture. It is from this large mysterious object that 2 of the spherical balls of light are ejected. They leave the larger object that goes behind the small ash tree and fly over the crop circle in the foreground of the video footage. Now, if these UFOs, these balls of light in the Oliver's Castle video, were completely and utterly animated, as National Geographic Television claim and many other crop circle hoaxers claim, then why would somebody spend hours and hours and hours animating UFOs, balls of light, which could not easily be seen on a normal television? Remember that the video was shown in the Barge Inn pub the same day that the formation had appeared. At the most, if the video and crop circle were hoaxed, then the man in the National Geographic documentary, who claims to be the originator of this footage, would have only had about 9 hours to film the empty field at dawn, then make the crop circle, then climb back up the hill, film the formation, drive from Wiltshire to Bristol, transfer the footage into a video animation system, animate the balls of light, render the new fake footage onto a tape which could be played on a camcorder, which is not so easy in 1996, get back into his car and drive to the Barge Inn pub in Wiltshire. If the producers of the National Geographic Channel think the Oliver's Castle video is fake, then what about Donald Fletcher's footage and Patricia Murray's footage filmed in 1999, as it shows exactly the same phenomenon? The trajectory and luminosity and speed of the balls of light is the same. And what about all the dozens of other video clips of balls of light filmed by crop circle researchers? Are they also fake?